We're in town for a big tournament, and I've been asked to cook dinner for all the trainers tonight. Of course, I want to impress everyone with my kickin' cooking. So I asked Ash, Max, and May to go around and ask the trainers to check off what they'd like on my menu.
Okay, Brock, we got the trainers each to check off what they would eat on your buffet menu. Pika-pee!
Thanks. I've got to get started cooking. Let's see here. People checked a lot of things. One trainer checked them all.
Oh yeah, that was me. I'm hungry.
Pika!
I'm looking at a lot more food than I expected.
That's because your food is broccolicious.
But how do I know how much to make of each dish? I wanted to offer a variety of culinary delights, but now I still have to figure out how much of each they're going to eat. And where to begin. We're talking about a lot of trainers.
Brock, everyone is just excited to sample your dishes. I'm sure there'll be enough to go around.
Yeah, but first I have to cook everything. And I don't know how much to make of anything because a lot of my recipes are for 10 servings apiece, and there are a lot more checks than that. So I'd have to double it, but maybe that's too much and...
I know. Let's call Ada. I bet she can help.
Oh, yes. Good idea, Max.
Yeah, let's give her a call.
Hey, everyone. What's going on?
Hey, Ada. I need some help, and fast.
Okay, what's up?
Brock is making dinner for all the trainers at this tournament.
Yeah, but I don't know how much to make. Each recipe only makes 10 servings, but I don't know how much everyone is going to eat and...
Brock, it's going to be okay. Pikachu!
No worries. We can simplify this. When you don't need an exact number, you can round and estimate. You can round the number of trainers interested in each dish and then estimate how much you should make.
Yeah, but how?
Well, let's start with the first dish. How many trainers will eat dish number 1 on your menu?
There are 17 trainers interested in Brock's Pasta Perfecto.
And in the second?
Looks like 12 on Pizza Pizzettes.
Those are great examples to start with. For rounding, there are some basic rules. 1, 2, 3, and 4 get rounded down. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 get rounded up. These rules work for all numbers, whether you're using tens, hundreds, or thousands, or other placed values. Let's round the first number, 17.
If we use your rules, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 get rounded up. So we should round up this one, which makes it 20?
Yep, good job, Ash. So, May, what about the 12 people interested in Pizza Pizzettes? How should we round that number?
Down to 10? But what about those 2 trainers left over?
Well, there's not much sense in Brock making double the recipe and doing double the work just for 2. Those 2 could just take a little less of that dish and a little more of another.
And just because people check something on the menu doesn't mean they'll be able to eat it all. I mean, I've got a big appetite, but...
Right. We're not looking for the exact serving size number. We're rounding to the nearest tens place so it fits the recipes.
Okay, that makes sense.
Then you want to take the next one, Max?
Sure. Brock's Super Sloppy Sandwiches has been checked off by 9 people, so that must mean it rounds up to 10.
I think you guys are getting the hang of rounding. And just to show you how rounding and estimating can be pretty accurate, let's add up both the original number and the ones we rounded. Adding the original list numbers, 17, 12, and 9, we get 38. Then our rounded numbers, 20, 10, and 10, we get 40. That's only 2 points off.
This rounding stuff is pretty cool.
Okay, I'm starting to feel a bit more in control. Thanks, Ada.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Will you help us round the rest of these dish numbers up and down? Round the number of trainers you see here that want broccoli casserole to the nearest 10.
Remember, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 round up. Right. 8 rounds up to 10.
Can you round the number of trainers that like hot shot soup to the nearest 10?
Remember, 1, 2, 3, and 4 round down. Right. 23 rounds down to 20.
Looks like a lot of trainers want Brock's sensational salad. Round the number of trainers that want it to the nearest 10.
Good job! 25 rounds up to 30.
Craze-worthy cookies! How would we round the trainers who want cookies to the nearest 10?
Right! 19 rounds up to 20.
Yum! Round the number of trainers that want awesome apple crumble to the nearest 10.
Right! 14 rounds down to 10.
Here's something new. Why don't we estimate at how many people came to watch each round of the tournament today? Round this first group of 110 people to the nearest 100.
When rounding to the hundreds place, 10, 20, 30, and 40 round down. Right. 110 rounds down to 100.
Okay, in round 2, there were 180 people. Round this group of people to the nearest 100.
When rounding to the hundreds place, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90 round up. Right. 180 rounds up to 200.
Round this group of people to the nearest 100.
Good job! 150 rounds up to 200.
Well, I'm glad I'm not cooking for all the spectators, too. But I am really glad you all helped me figure out how to get things started in the kitchen.
Well, the trainer should be getting here any minute now.
Great! The food should be ready soon, too.
Then we'd better set up the dining hall. Will you help us by rounding and estimating? You may need some scratch paper.
There are 27 people that said they're coming to dinner, give or take. The chairs come in racks of 10. So how many chairs should I figure I'll need? All right! Okay, so there are 27 people, and we can use tables that seat 10 people. What is the most number of tables I should use? Way to go! Then we've got utensils, and they come in sets. You know, a fork, a knife, and a spoon. So if we're expecting around 27 people, I could put out 30 sets or 20 sets. What do you think? Is this a case where we should plan for more, or can we get away with less? Yeah, I want to make sure everyone gets a set. And there's always bound to be someone who drops a utensil on the ground. I need some serving spoons, but we probably don't need spoons for all the dishes, like cookies. I have 13 dishes. The spoons come in packages of 10. How many packages should I use? Awesome! Okay, now remember there are supposed to be about 27 trainers dining. And the paper plates come wrapped in groups of 25. Everyone will use at least one plate, and probably several will use 2 plates. How many packages should I open? All right! Now for the napkins. I'd say each person will probably need 2 napkins each. They come in packages of 20. I definitely want to make sure there's enough. So if there are 27 people coming to dinner, how many packages should I open? Awesome! Man, I almost forgot about the ice cubes for the punch. If I had 5 ice cubes per 27 cups, that would be 135 ice cubes. But the ice comes in bags of 100 cubes. If I round to the nearest 100, how many ice bags would I need? Way to go! All right, looking good. The food is ready.
And so is the dining room.
Well, that's perfect timing, because here come all the trainers now.
And they look hungry. Peekabee.
Dinner is served!
Whoa!
Well, your cooking was a hit.
Yeah, a hit and run. All those trainers ate and left. But it looks like there are still some leftovers for a few of the dishes.
Right. Those were a few dishes that we rounded up. Good thing. So now there's some for us, too. Even a hungry Munchlax.
Well, I'm hungry too.
Dig in.
My compliments to the chef and you for all your help.
Pika.
Hey, dinner with my buds is the best way to round up a day.
Yak!
Try again. Does 8 round up or down? Try again. The rounding digit is 3. Try again. The rounding digit is 5. Does it round up or down? Try again. The rounding digit is 9. Does it round up or down? Try again. 4 is the rounding digit. Try again. How do you round 110 to the nearest hundred? Try again. Does 180 round up to 200 or down to 100?
Try again.